Good morning, dear students. Chapter 2, The Adventures of Toto of Moments, English Literature, Class 9th. Here, Toto is the name of monkey, baby monkey. And in this story, there are only two characters. First one is that baby monkey who was very mischievous, and second one was grandfather who was having a lot of fond of pet animals, and therefore he made a private zoo at home in which there were so many different pet animals were living together. One day when grandfather saw that there was a little monkey, baby monkey, and it was tied up to a feeding trough of Tanga driver at his house. So that monkey was looking very ill and sick. So grandfather saw his pittiness and he decided that he would buy that little fellow and add to his private zoo. For that he purchased from Tanga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. Toto, it was the name of that baby monkey, and it was looking very nice and pretty and beautiful. His eyes were sparkling with mischief. His eyes was beneath the deep set of eyebrows, and his teeth were sparkling like pearly white. And whenever he smiled, his smile frightened the people, as it was looking like the smile of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. But his hands was looking dried up, as his hands were kept under the sun for many years. Yet his fingers were very quick and weak. It was very active. He was having one tail, and that tail was adding his good looks. But grandfather was believing that tail is meant for beautiness of the animal, that it adds beautiness of animals. But here baby monkey was using it as a third hand, means with the things which is out of reach of his hand he used to bring with the help of that tail, and he also used to hang from a branch with the help of his tail. Overall everything was good, but in his house grandmother, means who was irritating from pet animals or birds. Therefore grandfather decided that he would keep Toto secret from grandmother, and he would disclose it until grandmother would come in good mood. So grandfather and I here is the narrator of this story, put that baby monkey in a closet bedroom, in his bedroom, and where he tied with a peg. That peg was fastened into the wall. After some hours, then grandfather and I saw that it was not there. Usually I came there to release that baby monkey, but it was not there. Then I saw that the peg that was fastened into the wall, it was wrenched out from its socket with the plaster of that area. So it was nagged bricks was seeing. Nearby there was my blazer, and the blazer was also torn into different shreds, into many pieces. Now I wondered that what grandmother would tell about it. But my grandfather, he did not worry about it, and he was appearing very pleased with the Toto's performance. My grandfather explained me that if we would give him time, then he would definitely escape from this house by making the ropes of these different pieces of blazers, and with the help of rope that it would escape from the window. Now his presence in the house was still secret for many days, and now my grandfather transferred Toto to a bee cage in the servants' quarters, where so many other animals, pet animals, were living socially together. There were tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet got also there. So when my grandfather went there to visit to see whether they are comfortable or not, my grandfather saw that baby monkey had not allowed anyone to sleep at that night. Therefore he was very worried about it. But on the next day my grandfather has to go Saharanpur to collect pension away from Dehradun. Therefore he decided that he would take baby monkey along with him so that he would not disturb at home. So my grandfather took that baby monkey along with him, but it was my unluck that I would not go with him, but I listened the events that happened during the journey. My grandfather explained me after coming from Saharanpur. So that now we have to make the preparations so that that baby monkey would go with my grandfather. We brought a big black canvas kit bag for Toto, and we put some straw at the bottom of that bag so that it would be the abode for him, abode for baby monkey. And bag was too tough, strong that baby monkey would not bite or make the way through that bag. And when it was closed, then there was no space to escape of that baby monkey. He was trying to escape from it. So whenever he tried to escape from that closed bag, so his efforts only show the effect of rolling down the bag on the floor, and somewhere it just bag started jumping into the air. So this all happening become the exhibition for the people at the platforms at Dehradun railway station. So it was remain kept, means baby monkey was remain silent in the bag as far as Saharanpur came. But when grandfather was producing the ticket to show the ticket collector at railway gate, Toto suddenly took out his head out of the bag and gave a big smile to the ticket collector. Now my grandfather, my poor grandfather, he was taken aback. He became upset because he was trying to keep hide that baby monkey, but it was disclosed now. Now with great presence, my grandfather trying to announce it. My grandfather was trying to hide it, but ticket collector forcefully told my grandfather that it was dog, and my grandfather had to pay according to the dog. My grandfather had to pay the fare according to the dog that was listed in his chart. Now my grandfather became angry and he took out that Toto from the bag because ticket collector was telling that monkey as dog. Therefore my grandfather became angry and he tried to prove him that it was not dog, it was a baby monkey. Overall it was quadruped. Now ticket collector classified Toto as dog because there was no fare for the baby monkey in his chart. Therefore he classified it as dog and he took the fare as 3 rupees from grandfather. Now grandfather took one more pet tortoise from his pocket and said and saw to ticket collector and asked that what the fare that he should charge for that animals. Now ticket collector looked very closely at the tortoise and he put it. He put his finger over his body and placed at grandfather's and looked and said that there was no charge for it because it was not a dog. Now when finally Toto was accepted by grandmother and then he was given a comfortable home in the stable. In the stable there was one more animal, that was donkey was living. Its name was Nana. So now baby monkey has to share the stable with Nana there. So at night grandfather made a visit to see his pet animals. So he saw that there was Nana who was trying to keep his head away from the bundle of hay. Therefore my grandfather slapped across his haunches and in response Nana donkey jerked itself back. Along with that Toto was also dragged with it because Toto had fastened the ears of Nana with his sharp teeth. Now Toto and Nana never became friends. Now in the winter, my grandmother started giving the warm water in a large bowl to Toto to take bath, and it was really a great treat for Toto because it was enjoying that warm water in a large bowl very much, and he was using it very cunningly. He would cunningly test the temperature of that water by putting his one finger into the water, and then he put the first step into the water, and then second step as he had seen me doing like that, and then he dip into the water until that water come up to his neck. So after sitting into that water, when it becomes comfortable, when baby monkey became comfortable, then he would take the soaps with the help of hand or leg, and rub that soap over his body himself, and when the water became cold, then he would get out from that cold water, and he rushed towards the kitchen fireplace so that he would get himself dry. And if anyone laughed at him during this bathing or during this performance, then he would become hurt. Then he felt hurt, and therefore he refused to take bath. One day he was nearly die. He was just about to die, but he alived himself in the boiling water. So how it was happened, that we are going to read in next para. Actually, in the kitchen, on the fire burner, there was a large kitchen kettle was there, in which water was boiling for the tea. And Toto, when he found nothing there, then he decided to remove the lid. He removed the lid of that kettle, and when he found that water was warm enough to take bath, therefore he got into the kettle, and he got into that kettle. And just when he was feeling warm, till then he was sitting in the water. But when he found that the water was boiling, it becomes more warmer. Then he was trying to come out, but when he came out, then he found that it was cold outside. Then he again went into the water. So in this way he was hopping up and down for some time, but the water was boiling and it becomes half boiled. Then grandmother came and saved baby monkey from that boiled water. She took out that baby monkey from that half boiled water. If we say that if a part of brain is especially designed for mischief, then we think that mischief part of the brain is more developed in Toto, because he always was busy in tearing the things into many pieces. And whenever the narrator's aunt came into his house, then he always he put his full effort to catch the dress of her lady, and finally he made a hole in it. One day, it was the lunch time, and in the dining room there was a dining table at the center, and on that dining table there was a dish of pulao. So we entered to find the Toto, and we found that the Toto was stuffed with rice. So my grandfather started screaming at baby monkey, and baby monkey in response, he threw a plate at my grandmother. And one of my aunts also rushed towards baby monkey, and when she rushed towards baby monkey, then baby monkey threw a glass of water at her face. Now my grandfather arrived, and when Toto saw my grandfather, then Toto picked up that dish of pulao and made exit through a window, and he went to the branch of the jackfruit tree, and he sat till afternoon. He sat there till afternoon, and he started eating slowly all the piece of the grains of the rice, as he would finish all the grain today. And then he recalled that grandmother was screamed at him. Therefore he threw that dish of pulao at the ground, and when it broken into 100 pieces, then it started chattering with delight. Now finally we would not keep such animals and we cannot make such animals as a pet, so it was not be paid for longer time. And even my grandfather also realized that such type of animals cannot be make as a pet, and we also could not afford such losses as was happened of dishes, clothes, curtains and wallpapers. So finally my grandfather found the tanga driver and he sold him back only for 3 rupees.